Okay, so let's see. We have a new link. I gotta share this link with you guys so you can see it. Shareable link. Let's make sure this is the right one. I stopped and started the stream like a couple times.
Restart the stream.
So,
Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, this is old. So let's just refresh. Let's go back to my channel. Let's go to live. Make sure. There it goes. Oh shit, there's too many. Let's delete the other ones. Let's go back to YouTube Studio. Content. Live. Why isn't it showing my other ones? Okay, it's done here. So delete. Delete forever. Yes. Delete forever. Okay, so share this back out to you guys. Why is there? Okay, there we go. This might actually turn into being the pipeline video I promised you guys to do, because I think I just solved the issue with the pipeline. So let's go and see how we're doing, because it wasn't building. This step was failing. So and I had a syntax error, which is funny because these were working before, but I had to change the casing on this, so I changed. It's weird because these were working. I mean, they must have changed they must have made it tighter. They must have tightened up the rules on this, because now the casing's got to match your step. Like, so if you're referencing a step, before you could put a capital, I guess it worked. I don't know. Like, it's got to be the same as this. I don't know, but it's working now. So this build's taking forever. We need to change it to Vite. I would suggest the first thing you do is I actually might change it to Vite this week. Even though I don't want to spend time on it, I might change to Vite because I'm tired of waiting for this. So maybe I'll change to Vite. I can't promise. We'll see how my time goes. So I'm working on a bunch of other stuff, like finding jobs and trying to get other stuff going. So we'll see. I will not use Next.js. You can use it, but I hate it. So just keep it simple, man. I want the freedom to be able to structure my files and everything my own way. I don't want Next.js telling me how to do stuff. What? Oh, okay. Finally, before I wasn't getting any errors, so now we're getting errors. So is this out of date or something? What's up with this? Failed to list artifacts. That doesn't help me much. What the hell is this doing? Delete artifacts failing. So it's so outdated that probably some of this stuff's outdated. Like, we need to update the GitHub Actions, I assume, probably. Sure. So we should probably do that. It's probably, I'm assuming, what's going on here. Sure. What? Unlock. Sure, go ahead. I don't care. Show me. No, I don't want to pay. Keep using the free version. Get out of here. Don't show again. All right, so come on, get out of here. I want to update. Let's go ahead and update our GitHub Actions now. I think I can just do. Will it give me the latest? Yeah, I did. So here we go. That's cool. Oh no, it's 4. Why did it give me 3? That's weird. I would expect it to give me the latest. Well, let's see. Can I just do this version? So version 4 is latest. So it's failing at the delete. It's failing right here. So I bet you this thing's out of date. No, it's not. Well, let's look it up and see. I could use ChatGPT, but let's just check this out real quick. Delete artifact. Is it even like supported? Yeah, it is. Latest is version 5. So it's not really sensing. Autocomplete's not helping me very much here. So there is a version 5. So let's change to version 5 and see if this. Oh, we're actually on 2. We're way behind. Holy shit. Oh, okay. We're way behind. Okay, let's update this for sure. So let's go to version 5. Push this up and see what happens. So get commit. Trying to fix it. So this is a update the action to version 5. See if this see if this works. Yeah, I should go through all these, just update them. I don't need this anymore. So I actually didn't look into it. I just put a ticket in there. Then I came back. Then I put a ticket in just like because there was like nothing happening, and I'm like, and I didn't have time to look at it. So I should probably I didn't need a ticket. I just figured it out in 2 seconds. But closing this, I had a syntax error in my hub action. Cool. Get rid of this thing. I didn't need this, so I was just being lazy. Because it was weird. Like it got like no error message at all. Like if there's syntax errors, it doesn't tell you much, right? Like obviously, I should have looked here first, and I didn't. I just got busy, and I'm like, whatever. I'll come back to it later, and just never did. So let's go back to our GitHub Actions here. Let's go back here and see how it's going. Yeah, I'm gonna try to update this to Vite this week. So I'm gonna get this build humming, get it going quick. So I can't take this anymore. The last build I did was January, I think it was. In January, was it? Yeah, January 12th. I mean, that's a long time ago. So, and I just can't, like, it took 11 minutes to build that. Can you believe it? Like, I have never really addressed it because I wasn't really coding a lot on it in the last 2 or 3 years. So, it didn't bother me since I wasn't doing anything, right? So, but now it's really bothering me again. So, I'm going to fix it. So it's going to push the image to GitHub Container Registry. It's going to push the image to Google Container Registry, and then deploy it, and then it goes live. So that's how that works. Very simple. I don't know. What is this? Got issues? Oh, these are just this is all this is right here is the project. So the project is these are the entries in the project I created for the open source. So if you go here, we have all these things I think we should do, like maybe this one. I'll do this week maybe, and try to get this fixed for you guys, so that you can at least code on it and not wait for 11 minutes to push something. So maybe I'll put this in progress right now. So let's go back to the build. No, let's just go back. Actions. Let's see if it actually went past this problem. I'm gonna go through the I'm also going to go through these actions and make sure that all the actions are updated to the latest today. So I'll get that. I'll fix that too, just to make sure everything's updated. Because this, especially on the package JSONs in here, we need to go through each package JSON and make sure we update everything. Because I haven't done that in a long time. So when I'm working on something active, I do. But since I haven't touched the code base in a while, they've been sitting dormant for a long time. So. This thing forever. I can't pause a stream. That's right. I was gonna pause for you guys so you don't have to watch this, but it's a stream, so I cannot pause it. Why is this taking forever? Because building a Docker container, and the Webpack build is taking forever. This is using Webpack 4. We need to, so don't use Webpack. Just use Vite. Don't go to Webpack 5 or whatever the latest Webpack is. Just don't do it. Just go to Vite. And so I'm gonna do that myself. Let's actually I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to do it, man. I'm not gonna waste my time. So I'll give it like, let's just do it in here. Let's do it. Actually, let's use cursor. Let's go back to here and do it. So I'm gonna actually use. Where's the prompt at? Where are you? We could use Junie. Yeah, let's use Junie. I got some credits still, so I think I've got credits. Let's go up here and see. I've got. Oh, wait a second. I had some credits. Oh, I got $3. That's enough to go to change this to Vite, isn't it? We try it. So what if I go to Junie and say, I'm gonna assume this build's gonna work. Actually, we should wait. We should wait to make sure this works. Okay, there we go. So it's getting past it now. It's good. Oh, actually, no. It hasn't hit the one yet. The artifact is here. So we have to make sure this works. So let me not get ahead of myself here. Let's just watch this, I guess. I'm just impatient, so. Dude, this is crazy. Take it forever. I'll be curious to see if ChatGPT 5 can change my Webpack to Vite successfully the first time I ask it to. It'll be interesting to see. Probably, but we'll see. Come on, build. Oh my gosh. So actually, Junie's down here. So if you look at Junie, usually it's down here. I usually have like a dedicated. That's weird. Where'd it go? There's a dedicated tab down here for Junie, but I'm not seeing it. Where'd it go? That's odd. Why did it disappear down here? Huh. Oh, you know what it is? I probably moved this, is what happened. I think I moved it. So, yeah, I think that's what I did. So if I do, I want to move Junie. Okay, can I just drag it? Shit. How do I undock this stupid thing? Here we go. Undock it. Wait, shit. Nope. I want to. Do I want to float it? And then dock it again? Shit. How would I get this thing to. There we go. Nope, I don't want it down there. I want it down here. How did I do it last time? I got it working last time. What did I do? Oh, here we go. Move to. Shit. I don't want to. Damn, how did I do that? It's just weird, man. It should be easy. I can't do it, though. I don't know. Anyways, let's go back to the build. Is it done? Cool. So that fixed that problem right there. So that's good. So what do we got going? Okay, it pushed to Google Cloud. That's great. It's deploying now to production. That's awesome. So we fixed our pipeline. There we go. Sweet. All right. I'm actually we're going to use Junie to see if we can make it change to Webpack 4 to Vite, the latest version of Vite. See if we can get this build working. So let's see, that's going to affect not too much. So let's see. How do I want to go about this? I want to add a task to my task list. Let's go to, where are my tasks at in here? Junie task here. There's a Junie. Somewhere in here's a Junie something. Junie tasks. Where are you? I forgot what's that. Where is it? It's oh, it's not in here. I haven't used it in this project yet. So Junie uses a, is it Test MD? I forget. Let's open this thing. I used it in here. So if you look at this guy, Junie, there's a Junie folder. I wonder if I can actually tell it to like create the folder for me in the file to start with. Can I do that? Probably. I can just type it here. But I wonder if there's like a way to do this from here. It's like to say, hey, create my my guidelines file for me or something. Nope, doesn't look like it. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this over. What's this config got on there? Config's got nothing. Oh, that doesn't work. Yeah. So let's copy these two things and put it in our root. Let's just, okay, did it copy? No. Let's just copy the folder. So let's go back to the folder, copy. So just be Command C, and it should just be Command C over here. Yep. Okay, let's just do this. And then we'll remove we don't need this right now. So I'm gonna delete this. So the guidelines, I'm not gonna TDD this. I'm just gonna, whatever. I'm just gonna get it working. I'm just gonna change it to Vite. So, actually, what we actually need we have a tasks MD somewhere in here. Tasks MD. Yeah. So let's just create a new task MD, because that's what Junie can pick up, and give it a task. So I'm gonna do new file task MD, and I'm not gonna use Gherkin. I'm just gonna tell it what to do. So what you can do in here with Junie is just do this. Change the Webpack build. It is technical. It's fine. I'm cool with that in this case. Change the build. The client build. Actually, no. We have to change. Yeah, the client. Change the client build to use the latest version. Let's see if I shoot myself in the foot or not. So I'm gonna do that. I like to give it a task number. So I like to say, how do I do it in here? I said, so I just give it a number. I don't know. So I could say 1, change the client build to use latest version of Vite. So I'm gonna say this. Work on number 1. And let's see if this works. Let's see. First of all, before we do that, let's go back to the terminal and make sure that we don't have any changes pending. Where's my terminal? Oh, what What's going on here? My terminal's not. I want to restart this. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's just restart this thing. Like, my terminal's not there. I'm like, what the hell? Like, so let's restart. Let's restart WebStorm. So deploy failed. Actually, let's fix this first. Probably just another. We need to update it. Another action probably is my assumption. So the error wasn't very helpful. What's in here? Let's just update the action and see if it fixes our problem again. No errors in here. Deployment failed. Oh, this is the problem. Total CPU. So what I tried to do is I tried to lessen the CPU. I tried to reduce the CPU so we could save some money on my configuration here. So it just did not like the value I put in for CPU. Let's keep. There's a way to. Let's just keep it at 1 and fix it for now, and then we'll see if we can go to. There's like a 0.5. You can do 0.5 on CPU, but it's not liking the way I put it in there. So I'm just gonna do a 1, and then just repush it. So. We open WebStorm again. See if our terminal shows up again. Yep. Okay. Now I can see a terminal. Anyways, let's go fix this problem again. Let's go up here and say we want to use. Shit, we're in the wrong project. Duh. Let's go open the other one. Here we go. Open We Do TDD, and let's go to the action that we want to fix, and we're going to go to actions up here, GitHub workflows, client. I'm going to go down here and change this to, just change this to 1. Doesn't like the 0.5 value. Actually, I wonder if here, actually, you know what? Let's do this. CPU. It says it's a valid value. Is that right? Huh. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know. I'm just going to change to 1 for now and see if it fixes it. Oh, concurrency. Duh. So concurrent. Let's do this. Hold on. I'm going to fix concurrency. So concurrency has to be 0. Just you can't have concurrent with a half CPU or something, I guess. So let's do this. 0.5. Whoops, shit. 0.5. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if this works. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna push this up. Fix. Let's see here. Google container must have concurrency of 0 in order to use CPU. To use a half CPU. All right, cool. Let's see if this fixes it. Git push. I'm gonna do this. Arrow up. Boom. All right. Hopefully it fixes it. Once that fixes that, then I'll work on the Junie part and get Vite working in here. So, where is Vite? There's Junie. Okay, cool. You know it's gonna take a long time to build, so let's just assume it works and move on. And I'm gonna do have it work on my tasks. So I'm going to go say, work on my task number 1, which is change the build to use Vite. Work on task number. I wonder if it'll do TDD for me because I actually put. Oh, you know what? Let's grab the guidelines from here, and it has guidelines. Okay, I wonder if it's going to use that to TDD. It might actually TDD this change for me because I got it working where it did red, green refactor, and I'm kind of curious to see if it actually does that for this. I don't think it knows how to, but how about this? Be sure to use my guidelines MD. Actually, first though, repeat back to me the steps you're going to take before you proceed and ask me whether I want to proceed or change something. Yeah, okay, all right, cool. So, let's see what it does for us. Okay, here's the recap of what it's going to do. Holy shit. Oh, it did. It did. Oh, no shit. It did TDD for me. No doubt. Wow. Okay, so preparation, read the guidelines. So did that. Identify client package. Likely SRC client. Yes, you're correct. Determine the latest Vite version. Red. Add a small business level test that fails. Oh, they actually created a test. It really did create. Was it gonna? Oh, okay. Let's see what test it created. Oh, it didn't do it yet. I gotta tell it to go. Duh. This is what it's gonna do. So, wow. Okay, it's gonna create a test for us. And it's gonna output. I told it to output what it does to this TDD log. I want to know when it goes and creates the test and when it goes and makes it pass and when it refactors. I want to know what it did. I want it to log it for me so I can kind of look back and say, oh, do we need to tweak some of our guidelines, or like how did it actually work, right? You lose this log. This log's not here forever, so so I did tell it to log that stuff. So in green, it's going to update the client tool chain, and then it did take tidy first from Kent back. So I've got a mix of Kent's, some of his guidelines and some of mine. So mine's kind of it's a kind of a custom thing. So I started out with my own, and then I kind of added his. It got better by combining those two together. So if needed, extract some constants, blah, blah, blah. So it's going to try to refactor what? I don't know. Anyways, it's going to try to do TDD, and then update GitHub workflows if we need to for Vite, and then it's going to run the tests and the linters. So before I proceed, please confirm to adjust the following or adjust the following. Package manager. Should I use Yarn? Yeah, of course. We can use npx too, but whatever. I don't care. What do I tell it to? Oh, here we go. So 1, use Yarn. 2, do you want Vite pinned to extract the latest version 6, or allow a range? I kind of want to allow a range because I want to keep it up to date. So let's do a range. Reuse a range. 3. Scope of updates. Is it okay to upgrade related dependencies required for compatibility reasons? So there's a Vite.js plugin React module it has to install. There's a VI test module it has to install. Is it okay to upgrade the related? Yeah, sure. Yes, keep the latest. Test. Are you okay with the red test starting with a version policy assertion? Sure. And optimally a second test to run the client build headlessly? Yeah, sure. You know what I need to add to this? I need to add to this to pause after each TDD step. That's something we need to change in our guidelines, because it'll just do it. Right now, it's just going to do it for me, and I'm not taking baby steps that way, and so I don't have the opportunity to course correct it when I need to. So, are you okay with red starting with yes? So 4 is yes. Yes. I need to make this text bigger. Node/CI. Any required Node.js version constraints? Yes, I'm using Node.js version 23, which is the latest, I think. I must honor in local and CI. So is there anything they need to honor? See, I don't think it's going to work because I have a feeling it's not going to work because Webpack's got some very custom stuff in it that I did. And I highly doubt this is smart enough to take that and change to Vite. But we'll see. Cool. Once you confirm these, I'll start with the red step and keep the TDD log updated per your guidelines. So actually, I want to say, can you be sure to stop after each TDD step and ask me to proceed? to the next step. So stop at red, green, and stop at red, stop at green, and stop at refactor. Cool. All right. So this will be fun. So let's do it. It's working. It looks like it's working on number 2, I guess. Is that what that means? Must be, I don't know. What the hell does green mean? I don't know. Here we go. So it's on the red step. Trying to do red. Write a failing test. This will actually be pretty cool. Like, I could actually title this stream, you know, and post it for... This will be part of the open source because I just showed you how the build works, basically. But what's cool about this is I didn't plan on doing it this way. Like, I didn't plan to actually change this to Vite tonight, but I'm doing it. So it's kind of cool that we're using Junie to see if we can actually do this with TDD. So what is it doing? Over here, it tells you exactly what it's doing. So update on task progress. Yarn, surrounds. Right now it's just analyzing the code base. If this works, I'll be pretty amazed. I don't know. My confidence for this is pretty low. That it's gonna be able to change configuration that easily. So what happened here? So is it done with red? Wait, what happened? What is going on here? What happened? I am left with a state that I don't know what's going on here. So what is... Dude, did this thing just blow up on my... What happened? It like stopped. Well, that's stupid. What? Did you... What the hell? Did you finish task 1? Where do we stand? I might have to restart WebStorm. Sometimes this happens with Junie. It just blows up sometimes. View and editor tab. Okay. Dude, so this thing basically just blew up. So Junie's kind of buggy. I've had that. For the most part, it's pretty good, but sometimes I have to do this. So I'm just gonna close everything out, restart this, and then try this again, I guess. So please. I forgot what I told last time. See, I forgot my prompt. Guidelines. Can you get previous prompts? That'd be nice if you could. Can I just... Nope. I wish I could just go back and see what I wrote before. Use guidelines... What did I say before? I said... I don't know. I think I just did this. Oh, no. No. What I did was I said, work on task 1, use guidelines, MD. Before you start, give me a summary. Actually, no, where'd this come from? This actually has the summary right here. I want to tell it to actually start from here. So this is actually an MD file it created. Okay. Actually, let's do this. So we actually want to tell it to just use this again. So, to file name, so we left off last time with me telling you to go ahead and perform what's stated in boom. Again, be sure to stop at each step in the TDD process workflow. Stop at red so I can see what you did and ask me to continue or not to the next step in. God damn it. Come on. Green. Same for going from green to refactor. Stop at those steps. Okay, here we go. So it's analyzing again. Let's see if it blows up again. I wonder if I need to update my plugin. I wonder if there's some updates maybe I need or something. Maybe that's why it's blowing up. Who knows? Here we go. So same spot we just were last time where it blew up. So searching for where to put the test basically right now. Okay, so good. So it's saying that it wants to run this command. Attempt to access a file, current project. What's it trying to run? It's trying to run what command? Oh, it's trying to just use this. It's basically what it's trying to say. So yes, use it. Still doing some analyzing first before it starts, it looks like to me. So just gotta wait here. How many tokens do I have left? Oh shit, this is going down quick. When I was paying for this, oh my gosh. When I was paying for this, the pro version for JetBrains Alt AI, this was it felt like it's unlimited. It could go on forever. But now that I'm not paying, these credits are going down quick. Interesting. Okay. So what did it do? So did it actually write a test? Oh yeah, right here, a spec. What did it write? That's a pretty simple test. It's not bad. So it's reading the package JSON. Okay, it's cool. And then, interesting. I don't want comments in my stuff, man. Like I'm trying to get to stop doing this and it won't. It just, no matter what I tell it, it puts comments. I try to tell it in my guidelines and it still does it. I'm like, please don't. I don't need this comment. All right, well, anyways, we got to fix that. So now it wants to run the test. Cool, okay. It's logging to my TDD log, which I told to do. So it's logging each step that it does. And if you look at my TDD log, actually it's not there yet. It created it for me. So I did. If you look at that, I told it to give me the goal, give me the test you added, give me the change set, what actually changed. So it does that for each step and what commands are run. So that's the kind of stuff it's logging to my TDD log. What's this? So the red phase is completed. Here's what it did. Added a small business level test asserting that the client uses Vite. But it's still red, right? So they added this file right here, which is the test. There's 2 tests that are failing. That's not good. We want to. Why are there 2 tests? I'm curious because we want to go 1 test at a time with TDD, right? I'm just curious. So if you open up the here. What's the second test doing? See, you should have done. Okay, I'm gonna write some notes down. I need to improve my guidelines basically. So, what to improve for my Junie, for my guidelines. MD. Junie was creating more than one test during red. Only create one test. One test. We also wanted to get rid of the comments. Shit. Junie is still adding comments. I don't want that. So those are the things I need to improve. So anyways, going back to, I'm just going to keep it as is. And then even though there should only be one test, let's continue. I'll improve it next time. So 2 failing tests. These tests defined a Vite build script. The current build client doesn't invoke Vite. Of course it doesn't. It's WebStorm. And then it updated the TD log requesting to proceed. Good. Okay. Sure. Actually, I want to see. It would be nice if I could see the test output. Like, I could actually see it running, but I want to verify that it actually is red. Which I could. I could just run tests, but we could do that, I guess. Where did it put the test at? It put it in unit. So client test unit for the build. Okay. Client build Vite test spec. Okay. So if I do this, so if we go here, we just run the test. I just want to verify it. So if we go here and then do a shit. What? Go to my test. Oh, this is in the log. Hold on a second. We didn't actually go to the test. Here it is. Let's run this and see if these fail. Let's run the describe, which runs both tests. I want to use Mocha? Yeah, I don't think do I have Jest in here yet? I don't know. Let's just do this for now. My test runner is down here. Where the hell is it? Where am I? It's not running. Oh, so it failed. Where's my test runner? I want to see it down here too. I guess can I not open this? That's weird. Huh. It seems like when Junie's open, you can't see your test runner. I don't know. Anyways, I see it's right here. It's good enough for me. I guess I should probably see if it's failing for the right reason. So that in that case, I do kind of want to run it from here. Can I add a new tab? How do we do this? Let's see. How can I can go to terminal, but I like to use the runner. How can I use the runner when Junie's open? So if I collapse Junie, I go to the runner. Okay, here's the reason it failed. Vite should be listed. Okay, it failed for the right reason. Okay, so I'm good to go. Let's go back to Junie and tell it to go to the next step. So I'm gonna say, it's asking me questions. So continue to step 3. Step 3. So it's going to go to green. I'm getting Junie to convert Webpack 4 to Vite via TDD. Sweet. Okay, so it's gonna install some stuff we need. What did it do here? So it added the Vite build. Okay. Where's did it add the Vite package yet? Oh, let's just run this and then it had to have because it's asking us to install. modules. So if you look at the package JSON, yeah, that's a script though. If I do a search in Vite here, yeah, I added Vite 6. Added Vite 6. Good. And then let's just run this command. I'm just going to run the test again because it just got done with green. Now the test passed, it said. So if I go back to the test runner, I guess I have to collapse this, I guess. Shit. It added to the TDD log, which is nice. So if I go here, what did it say? So there's a red phase. Here's a green phase. Build the client with latest Vite version using, yes. All right, cool. It's actually still working on it. So, okay, now it says it's done with green. Is that right? Okay, so if I go to the tests and see if I want to verify this. So, where's my test runner? Let's just run this again. It's green. Okay. And there you go. Does it work yet? We'll see, but that's pretty cool. All right, so let's go back to Junie and tell it to do the third step, which is to refactor if it needs to. I don't know if it needs to, but let's just say. Just whatever. So go back to here and say, I want you to do work on number. Next step is refactor. I will tidy the build config naming only. It's going to refactor the naming. No behavioral changes. Good. Rerun tests after each change. Okay, I don't know like how it's going to name stuff here, but let's go ahead and say continue. I'm curious to see what it does. So continue to the refactor step. Okay. So new build script was added to the client package. It updated the TDD log for the refactor step. Here are the changes it made. So it added a alias script. Okay, so it added this to make it nice to actually run the build, I guess. So, all right. Yep. Cool. So, now what? How would you like to? So it says, proceed to the final verification. Run the actual Vite build. Yes. Let's Oh, we should commit. Duh. We haven't committed. So after each step, we should make a commit, right? We forgot about that. So we actually need to put our committing after each red, green, and refactor. So if we skip that, and let's do a commit. Commit changes we have so far. Let's see if it just does it for me. Here we go. Okay. Oh, it made 2 commits. Perfect. It actually does. Okay, cool. Let's run this command. Sweet. So it says it pushed it up. Okay. Husky ran. Did it tell it to skip cut? How did it work? Because Husky would have complained. It would have complained. Yeah, here it is. So So heads up, the pre-commit hook, the linting, only staged the TypeScript files, so the green commit went through. Okay. The changes for package.json and TDD log were not committed by the hook. Here, try to commit again. Wait, actually no. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I want you to do. How would you like to How would you like to proceed with committing the rest of the files? I want option A. Quick creates 2 commits bypassing the pre-commit. Exactly what I wanted to do. I was going to tell it to just bypass it. Yes, just bypass Husky. Thank you. There we go. Added no verify. Perfect. We should actually run this and see if it works before we push it up though. So now it's saying TD is, oh, we need to make sure we don't ignore the log. Let's go to our get ignore real quick and see what's in here. Oh, I'm ignoring logs. Let's get rid of this. No, actually let's do for now let's just get rid of it. And then I removed log files from get ignore. So please try again. Commit. Oh, it's gonna try to push as well. I know it's asking me if it wants to. I want to say don't push though. We need to make run Vite locally and make sure the build works. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, so okay, that's good. 3 commits. Because we have a commit for the taking the log out of the get ignore. How much we got left here? Okay, it's not too bad. We got a ways to go with $3. So what just happened? It's still been ignored. Let's just do this. Okay, it's gonna run this command to say it's gonna force it basically to push the TDD log. That's fine. Let's just do that for now. Now it's gonna run the build, exactly what I wanted to do. So there we go. So it ran the build. We saw something change over here. So let's go look over here. So is this updated? Did this update? Is this where it put it? Under dist still? I don't know if it just put it here or somewhere else. Or if it put it in a new folder. I don't know. Let's see. I can look at the Vite file and see. What is it saying? So it executed the local build using Vite. It was successful. But a minor warning. I will fix that later. Commits. Feature commit already. So now it's going to... Okay, so it made more changes to the TDD log. It wants to push those up. That's fine. It wants to commit those. Okay, so the log file has what now? Let's close all this stuff. Okay, so what's going on here? So it's done with my task. So did all these changes, added tests, added to the log. It just made 3. So it's completely ignoring my Webpack then. Okay. I don't know if this. I don't know if it's gonna work. It's I gotta run the site, right? So, well, so does Vite? It's not gonna work. I can guarantee it. Does Vite run client now? Let's run the client locally and bring it up in the browser to make sure the Vite build. I highly doubt this is gonna work. Works. Is it gonna do what I tell it to do? What's going on? Nothing. It's not doing a single damn thing. Oh, it's working. Okay, there we go. I wish this thing would when you do this, when you send the prompt, I wish it would just move down to the bottom so I can see this. Let me read this again. So run tests, file added. It added this spec. So, okay, here's how to run the build. Okay, so let's run this. And let's just check and see if it's... We can actually look at the script itself and see what it's doing. So if you go in here, it's doing a Vite build, which puts it in, I hope, dist still? We could delete this and see what happens, but I forget where it puts it for Vite. Oh, here we go. It's going to run the website. Okay. I don't want the Vite. Is this going to show me like the Vite page? I don't want that. I want my React to show up. I don't know. Seems... What's this going to do? Let's find out. Vite preview server. So let's go here. I don't know. I have a feeling this is not what I want. Because I was running a different port, obviously. So if we go here and say... All it did was make sure the Vite can build itself, I think. It doesn't even do... What's going on here? It didn't actually integrate into my site. What? What should I be seeing here? When I go to the page loads with empty content. So looking at my Webpack, what we have currently is, if you go to client, this is the stuff it needs to deal with. So I think now it's actually saying, oh, you wanted to actually run the site with Vite. And I'm going to go and actually make it work with your website now. Okay. That's fine. So now it's actually implementing what? So basically it TDD'd, what it TDD'd was, it TDD'd Vite, just Vite, the basic out of the box, to make sure Vite can actually work itself. And then now it's actually going to, I wonder if it's going to continue doing TDD. Like would it create a, doesn't need to, it just needs to run my existing tests. Because then obviously we know if it builds and the test run, then it actually, no, that's not right. The test doesn't need a build to run. We should actually make sure we're doing TDD. I don't know. Let's just continue. So as long as we can build and run the site, that's all I care about. That's it. So here, what's this say? Returns 200, but the page is empty. Okay, so it's not entering the index, the React.js. It's not actually running the React.js stuff. So it's trying to say, oh, let's actually wire this up now. Oh, so it's going to add some tests asserting that index includes type module. Okay, so it actually is writing tests. So here's what it's trying to do. Find Webpack. Okay. Interesting. So it's gonna add a place. It's gonna add like a test DOM something, and probably add like a ID to it and see if it shows up. I guess I don't know. I want it to run my site. So here's what it's trying to do. So let's see. I can't scroll down to see what this is saying. View and editor tab. Okay, so here's the plan. The page is blank. We need a Vite style entry file. Okay, so it needs to create this main TSX with type module in it, so it knows how to run it. With TypeScript, right? All right, so it's going to convert. This is a module. It's going to add a failing test, and it's going to make sure it mounts to the app. Okay, sounds good to me. It's going to try to mount to the React app. Okay, and good. All right, awesome. And then it's going to verify, run the test again, and then it's going to commit if everything's green. Okay, so I'm going to say continue. When I go to localhost, oh, this is just my prompt. So create a spec. Client is rendering with Vite. Still added 2 tests, but okay. So it's checking to see if there's scripts in the HTML, so that because you got your index HTML stuff, right? When the site starts up, so it can load all the stuff, dependencies. Okay, I mean, makes sense. Cool. All right, so now let's run the unit tests again. It wants to run the unit tests. So it's on the green right now. It's trying to get these things to pass. It's actually doing the implementation for these. So if I actually let's actually open this up. Is it there yet? It's under src main. Well, I don't know if it's there yet. It's not. It's still trying to implement it. Okay. It's taking a while. So here's the TDD it tried to do. Okay. Add a minimal Vite module entry. Okay, cool. Mounts to the app. And okay, it's doing what I expect it to do. This is the steps I would have had to take to change this to Vite. So the thing is, like, I don't know if everything's gonna load okay. That's the thing, right? So that's the ultimate test. Like my styles, my CSS. Oh, so I added this. Okay. To my index HTML. Okay. This is the entry, right? It's gonna go to main TSX to hopefully load my application, I guess. So main TSX, mount the app. Okay, this looks like what I expect. Okay, cool. Let's run the test again. That looks like a good implementation to me. It's exactly what I had before. It's just telling Vite to run this now, I think. So here's the green phase it did. Here's the code it changed. Minimal code. Okay. Now it's going to... Is it still working on these? Let's see. Yeah, continue the refactor step. I mean, we should technically run... Let's just refactor and then see if it works. We should verify that it works. Let's verify first that the implementation worked that you just finished for green. Let's run the build website again. So we actually didn't verify ourselves that this actually works. Because the test said what? The test said that it is... What should we actually see when we run this, right? So like, it's saying are the stuff there, but like, what can we actually visually like inspect in the DOM, right? To see like what's... It mounts, but then I want to see something so I can verify it, or have it look at the DOM and tell me if something exists, right? So this doesn't really do that for me. It's just checking implementation details. Honestly, these tests are... I feel like these are like testing implementation details. We could probably delete these tests. I just want a test that says, hey, if you run... I know you created that, that max TSX file, but I want to be able to have a test that tells me, like, a headless test that tells me that something is on the page, right? So, but let's just try to run it ourselves first visually and see if it works. It should have added a test. Is what I'm trying to say. It should have added a test that looks for something in the DOM, and so we know that it can actually mount and render something on the app, right? So the client built successfully. Preview. Vite preview server started successfully on port. So if let's run the curl command and see what happens. So it says there's an HTML page with a title. So let's go and check it out. So refresh this, and there it is. Okay, so so Vite seems to work, but it's not really running it's not hooking into my. So if you go to my client, it's not running this yet. So let me tell it, like, we need to commit, right? We gotta commit this. So let's just take smaller steps. What's it trying to do now? Run this. Okay. Yep, it did appear. I saw it. That's great. So we need to commit this code first, and then the next step, small step, would be like, can you actually run my app? Which is this guy right here. So if you look at the index.html, it's looking for main TSX, and I'm using index TSX, so it's not actually running my site yet. So that would be the next step, is like, hey, tell it to run my we could actually rename probably this to main. I don't care either way, whatever. Name it what you want, either main at TSX or just change this to index. I don't know, but that's our next baby step we're going to take. So this has kind of been cool. So kind of fun. So we're able to take small steps, and yeah, I would probably do this on the job. Why would I manually go do this? Like, change to, Webpack to Vite. Why? It's telling me that I'm learning right here how it's doing it. So, and I understand because I've had experience doing this stuff for years, right? So I get it. Like, it's not like I don't know what's going on. So, now what's going on here? So now it says, okay, so let's commit. So what's it saying here? It did red. I can't tell where we're at. Like, it can't tell. I guess it's done with my entire task. I should have been more explicit in my task. I should have said, um, you know, integrate Vite, change from Webpack to integrate Vite and verify that, it's running my site, which the entry point is in index TSX. Like, I could have been more specific, right? So, what's in here? We still got this. So I can't tell where. I guess it's just saying it's done. So let's do this. Let's take the next step. Actually, let's commit first. Let's commit. It's supposed to ask me to commit, but it didn't. So what we have, because we know that Vite works, and then what we'll do is we'll add another task to this guy to say, hey, get it working with my actual site, man. Oh, look at this. Add all to Git. I didn't see this. Oh well. I could have just clicked that probably. So it ran the tests. They all pass. So it actually is reading my guidelines file. So R8 is one of the rules. So rule number 8. Rule number 8 is what? Let's take a look at my guidelines. So rule number 8 is it's how to format the commit messages. And I told it to tell what feature it's for, to prefix it with what feature we're working on for each commit. So I don't think it did that, but let's see. So run the test first before we commit, so which is what I expect. Here we go. Get status, okay. What's it doing? It's doing a what? Oh, it's just okay. Oh, so it's editing the files that aren't tracked yet. So it's going to track the files. Cool. Good. It's going to stage the files for us. Okay. Okay. Now what? Show me what files changed. So it's doing like a get status basically. Commit completed. Okay. Let's do a get status just to see. Oh, I can't open this stupid. That's stupid. I can't like if Junie's open, you can't like like it's not like, you know, when you're, oh, that's stupid. I don't like how like you can't like do it like this. Like I want Junie to be a tab. You probably can somehow. I don't know. I'll look at it later. But let's go here and actually just do a GST ourselves. Come on, close. Why isn't this thing closing? So I'm gonna read this first though. So it staged these files. Here's the commit message it's gonna make. Yep. I don't like how it said this, but I would have said something more like just well written prose, like it runs like Vite runs the, you know, runs the React, I don't know, runs the web, runs Webpack TDD, right? So anyways, so we can improve on the commit messages. So we are at what? What's the start? Don't click this thing. It loses context. If you click this, you're screwed. If you still want to go, you know, if you want to keep context, don't click this. I've done that before and like blew away the damn context and it pissed me off. So be careful. So what do we want to do? We want to, yeah, get status. I can't. There. What the hell? Okay, there we go. So get status. Did it already? It already committed it, right? So hold on. Did it committed it? So it did commit the code. So so now we're gonna add a new task. Let's go up here real quick and see something. So it actually did commit it. Okay. Let's go add a new task, and I'm gonna say this time I'm gonna say how do I want to say this? Like Vite should run what's in index.tsx. And oh shit, this is the thing. Like my tests are for the most part passing. I need them to pass because I want it to run all my tests on React. So actually what I can do is I can actually run a subset right now. So I can tell it to run like one of these things, right? So if I go over here and I say, if I go to, just real quick, just to get the script real quick. So I'm gonna run. I want to run my. Do these actually hit React? I don't know. So if you go to client and go to tests, unit tests, what does that mean, right? So like, okay, okay, here we go. Oh, we got hooks in here. Okay. Here we go. So these, I don't think these are passing. Are these passing right now? I don't think they. I don't know. I'm not sure. Actually, if we run this up here, let's run this test and see. Unit tests. These, I don't know if these pass. Like I've been working on some stuff, so I don't know if it's for the most part. So if some of these, so basically, if some are still green, we know that. All right. So here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to. Oh, here we go. There's a test that created me. Look at that. I'm going to tell it to run a subset of these tests. Like I want to say, hey, does the company header show up on the site? If it does, then we know Vite works, right? So I'm going to actually do this. I'm going to run this and have it create a configuration for me, and then just tell it to run that one test file, right? So let's just do this. Let's say, can I just say, in my task, can I tell it to just run that, right? Like spec. Is it smart enough to do that for me? So going back to our tests, I'm going to tell it to run just this one test. So in my task, I'm going to say, let's close all this junk. Where's my task? Here it is. No, it's not a task. Where are my tasks at? Oh, that's too much shit open. I want to keep these two open here. Let's close everything else. There's a lot of stuff open. All right. Let's open our... Let's do this. Tasks, MD. All right, and run the client test named, shit, get out of my face, Siri, named to verify that the React site is actually running okay with Vite. I don't know. Let's just do this. So we go back to Junie. I don't know. I'm curious to see if he does this. So run, work on task 2. Task 2. Get Vite to work with my site. It's good that that's good that it's rereading the guidelines again. That's good. It's doing some analysis on the files, confirming the entry point, like what is in main TSX, what is it looking at? It's seeing the pointer. Like it's saying, hey, what's the pointer in there currently? Which we know is wrong. It's not pointing to my website. Identify the test it contains. It's trying to find the test. And I'm ready to work on test 2. Before I start, can you confirm that we should follow the same? Yeah, same cadence. Yes, same cadence. Oh, I'm glad I remembered. Okay. This experience is not too bad this time. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Interesting. I feel like it's remembering more. Maybe it could just be, I don't know. Okay, so it changed its test, because this is the red part, right? It's in red green refactor. It's changing the test to say, okay, so it's making that change to run my website now, my entry point with Vite. Okay. It's taking baby steps, man. Like it's like my guidelines seem to make it take baby steps. It's interesting. The thing is, there's a lot more improvements to be made though, because it can't refactor well on domain stuff, and it can't. There's a lot of things it can't do still, but you know, so it's not there yet. But at least I've got a workflow. At least it's doing, which is good. Which is better than nothing. So. It's logging what it changed. So it's kind of nice. Okay, so what it did. Task number 2. Here's what it did. So here's how I can verify like what it does really easily. At least the way I do it. Is through this tdd.log that I create. So here we go. I got this test up here. Nice. Okay, cool. That's cool. And so let's see what it did. So. We saw that, and then it ran it, and now it's the tests are failing. Did we see it fail? So if we run this thing, is it failing? It should be failing. Why is it green still? Did it go too far? I didn't verify the red, did I? I didn't take time to verify the red. I should have. So it said it was red. Yeah, what I didn't do is I didn't like. We saw the we saw the test it created, but I didn't really visually say, oh, hey, is it? We should have run them ourselves. What we should be doing is running these tests ourselves, and through each, I'm trusting the LLM too much, right? So, yeah, I'm getting lazy. So we still need to run our test ourselves. I feel, just make sure it's correct. I don't know, just a thought there. So then I told it to go to green, and we updated the reference. The tests do pass. If we go to now, if we look at this real quick, let's click on the let's just go to it. So if I go to we're already where is it? It's so index HTML. Should have now it's referencing. Oh, see, it hasn't changed it. So did it actually go to green yet? Request to proceed. I'm not reading very well today. So let's go back and make sure that these tests it created are indeed read. So if I go back here, let's run these tests. I don't want the diff. I want the file. Let's open this back up. So I'm going to verify that's read. Come on, how can I copy this? Damn it. When I click on it, it opens that diff. I don't want to, I want this, here, let's do this. Clients.vite, Vite. Let's run these tests. These should fail. They're not failing. See, here's the thing, it says it's, why aren't these failing? It didn't change the test to, like, it didn't change this. It said, I thought it said it changed it. So it's not actually working as well as I thought. So let's see. Or no. Yeah, it should be red. Why is this not red? So it's not actually doing proper TDD. So let's look at this real quick and see what it did again, because it's not red. So no, it didn't change this to, unless the main TSX now has a reference to my, let's see what that actually has. So if we go to main TSX, what does it have in it now? Did it change main TSX? I don't think it did. Yeah, it did. Oh. I don't know, man. I feel like it didn't do anything. Hold on a second. What? Something's not right. Why are the tests not red? We haven't moved to the green step. And I think we're gonna have some problems now. Like, it didn't do what I expected, I don't think. So let's go back and look at this. So oh, here are the changes it did. So it did. Oh yeah, it did. Oh, did I run the wrong? Did I run the wrong test or something? Hold on a second. Why can't I can't copy this? Like, I can't highlight this stupid thing. This editor does not let me copy. What? That's stupid. So actually, let's look up this real quick here. Is this the right test? Let's see, client. I think I ran the wrong test. So if I go to let's close all this crap. Let's go to the folder ourselves. So if we go to client.vite, there's multiple there. Oh, so it actually is red. I ran the wrong tests. Okay, so it actually is. So if I run these, it should be red, and we can see. Let's see, run tests. Come on, run using Mocha. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. They are red. Shit. Never mind, the tests are red. Now, if we look at these tests, now it did change, what it's expecting. It's going to run my website now, so let's continue. Let's move to green. I'm not paying attention. I'm kind of scatterbrained tonight, so. There it goes. There's a change. Now, here's the thing we want to see if it actually works, which I don't think it's going to work, but minimal Vite. So now it changed this whole thing. Okay, interesting. Run the tests again. It's running all the unit tests. Hold on a second. What? Hold on a second. Let's run our tests again ourselves and see what we see. So, I don't know what test is actually running. SRC client test unit. Let's look at that real quick and see. The test unit script. So if we go to client and look at the package JSON, what is this? Oh, it created oh my god! It created its own stupid. Oh gosh, dude. This is why. You know, unless I think I was pretty. Was I explicit enough or not? Like, it's creating its own implementation. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm expecting too much from an LLM. Okay, so this is not what I want. I should have been specific. I should have said, hey, I think what I should have done in here is to say, it's saying it's... shit, let's course correct it. So when I said to use index.tsx, I should tell it specifically what I meant. So I'm learning my lesson here by not telling this stupid thing what it needs to know, because it's stupid. All right, so whereas I want to get the path of this. So the path is going to be, it created a SRC in here. Oh my god. All right. Here, I want to copy this path. No, I want relative. So let's do a relative path. Yeah. So I meant this. I want that to run via Vite. Please do that. Please. Huh. Okay, it's changing the test. This is janky. It's a janky test, man. I'll probably get rid of these tests. I'm not gonna keep these. These are just temporary. Like, we don't need these after stuff works. Not these tests, at least. So it's changing it to. We are in what? We're in SRC client test unit build. So what? Okay. So I think it is pointing to the right index TSX now. 3 levels up. So we're in 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Let's see. Let's run this test and see what it does. Client Vite entry spec. So if I go to, let's close this out here. Oh, it's kind of cumbersome. Let's see. Okay, so if I run these guys now, is it failing? It's passing. What? Let's just run this. It's not, it seems like it's, I see. So made changes to the test, it ran it. I can't tell what step we're on. I don't know if we're still on a red or like what it's trying to do. Like, I think it's still trying to get the test right or something. Like, why is it trying to pass the test? Did it already make the change? Dude, it's hard to tell like what the hell's going on. So if we go to, oh, here's the one. Here it is. Entry spec. Oh, I keep looking at the wrong one. It's this guy right here. So if we run this guy, let's close this out. This is passing. Why is that passing? This is making changes. This was failing. I think we were okay. Let's see. This is talking to this index, which is one level up. Or no, this is at the root of the SRC. So I think it's no. I don't know. I can't tell if it's actually talking to this down here. One second. Is it talking to this one? I think it is. Is it the root? As long as the root is that, then it's talking to the right one. So let's see. SRC index. I just hope it's not talking to I think it's right. So let's see. If I go back to, let's go up here again. I'm going to delete this one just to make sure we're talking about the right thing. So if I run the test again, what happens? This says it should pass probably, right? Right, so just as the green to satisfy the change in the requirements to use the root TSX. Okay. Let's run. Now we're gonna run my test. I told it to run after this. Let's see if this passes. If this passes, then I think it should work. Oh, it can't find the tests. So it's gonna open it and try to run it itself. Okay. So it ran green? It was green. So if I run that test myself, just to verify this, let's search. Oh, I can actually copy now. Cool. All right. Let's do a search on this. So it looks like it's green. Okay. Let's run this one now. It's going to try to make. Huh. Interesting. It actually is doing. It's actually working. I think we'll have to run and see, but I think it's gonna blow up in our face though when we run it on the browser. It's just gonna blow up everywhere. Test compiler TS. Add two references. Oh, interesting. Hold on. What is this? Did I make this myself? Test compiler C. What is that? Test compiler TS. What is that? The hell is this? Did it create it for us? I think that's mine. Yeah, I think this is mine. It's telling to use it's compiling with TypeScript. So if I do a git history on this, where's history? Yeah, it's mine. So it actually is. Wow. Okay. So it actually shit. Interesting, smarter than I thought it was. Okay, so if we run this, it's gonna try to. What is it gonna try to do? Just implementation to meet up to requirement. Let's run this command. So searching for this. I don't know what it's trying to do right now. I think it's trying to make it pass, I guess. If a client entry file that can mount to an app. Has a client entry file that can mount to an app. Okay. Okay. root index, entry point, entry TS. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna continue. See, these tests are kind of like, again, this is tests I'm gonna delete because they're just too implementation specific. I could have actually started with a more broader test, I guess. I don't know. Like I could have started with a domain test. I don't know. Whatever. Snow, what did it do? Okay, so now, now green's complete. Sometimes it's hard to tell like what it's doing, even though I'm reading through this. It's kind of hard to tell where it's at. So green's complete. So it's okay. So it's gonna run my actual site now, hopefully. Yep, yep. This is correct. It's pointing to the root, my index TSX. Perfect. All client test pass. So let's just run this again. It's passing. Okay, so red and green are done. We should commit. Let's commit first. Yeah, let's commit first. So my guidelines need to tell it to commit. Do I even have that after each step to commit? I think I do. Commit. I'm gonna fix this right now. Commit discipline. Do I not have this in here? Oh. Oh, I didn't tell it to commit after each step. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. Get commits at phases. Oh, we should do yeah, I told it to commit at green and refactor. We should make sure this works first. Let's go to the command line real quick. And let's run the site and see if it works. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say shit, what was the script again? It was shit. Yarn. No, what the hell? I don't want to do that. Stop. I want to run this. I want to run the site. So what? I forgot what the script was. It was if I go to client and go to package.json, it is in here somewhere. I think it's called Vite. I think it said it's Vite, right? Yeah. Okay. So Vite. It's this. Why is there two of them? Build client. What? Look at this. Look what it did, man. Oh, well, yeah, that's weird. It didn't get rid of my old one. See, it created a new script, but then like, it should have just replaced this one. Like this is the one I created, that's using Webpack, and it went ahead and created its own. That's stupid. Well, that's stupid. Okay, well let's do this. Yarn, shit. So it does stupid shit like that. Yarn, client build. Client build. Oh, you know what it is? We need to do this. Yarn, CWD, SRC, or no, what the hell? Hold on a second. Why is this not? Hold on a second. I want to see something real quick. How did it tell me to do this? Second here. It did. Oh, so tests. Here, I'm just gonna tell it to run the damn site. How do I don't want to. I guess we could skip it. Let's skip it. What? No. I want to stop this, but if I hit stop, I don't know if I lose. What happens? Because I know I clicked this before and I lose context or something weird. I don't want to lose my context, so I'm afraid to click this thing. I don't know what stop means. Does it mean stop this or stop the entire like session? I don't know. Hold on a second. I want to tell it to run my damn site. So where the hell is that at? That's I can't search in here. Like I can't do a command F. It doesn't do anything. It's not this, is it? Is it this? It probably is. It's weird. Okay, so let's try this real quick. Preview. Is that what I want? Preview? I don't think so. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stop this and say, let's skip it for now. Okay, so skipping is rejecting it basically. There we go. Give me to command. Okay. I want to run the site first before we commit. There we go. So okay, here it is. So let's I'm gonna copy this out. I'm gonna put this over here just in case. Like I don't know if it's gonna be in the history of my commands. It wasn't, so I'm gonna add this over here this time just in case. So I'm gonna run this and see what happens. Sweet. Okay, so it's using it's a development server, is what they call the preview server in Vite. So okay. Here we go. 1 second, real quick here. I'm gonna put this over here. It's gonna run the test again. I already did that, but whatever. Go ahead and do it. So, so where is it? So where is it showing that's running? Is it actually running? Oh, what the hell happened? It is trying to run it. I think. No, it's not. Huh. It says it ran it, so if we go over here, where did it run it? Oh, it's gonna. Let's just do this. Okay, I don't see it running anywhere. Like, where is it running the damn thing? Has it got its own internal little terminal, I guess, or something? Because I don't see it. Like, it should be. Doesn't it open a terminal tab or something and run it here? I don't know. So, what does this say? Site runs. I want to run it myself, so let's run it ourselves. I don't know why I can't see where it's running it, but let's just run it ourselves. So let's go here and do which is this thing. Let's go to the terminal. Let's do a Command K, clear this out. Let's run this thing. Oh shit, hold on. Shit, we gotta kill that. I'm just gonna do this. Look, man, I can't run it. Kill the port for me, please. I have a script that does it, but I don't want to look it up right now, so I'm just gonna tell it to for me. Because I don't know how it said it ran, but like it's probably running its own. How in the hell did that run for that thing? But now but for me it tells me the port is taken. Like it says it started successfully, but not for me. So what's the deal, man? Is this thing doing anything? It's not doing anything. What the hell? That error means a preview. Oh, here it is. So, here we go. Keep the existing preview. No. Start a new one. I want to kill the port. Kill the... Yeah, keep the existing port. Kill and keep. I don't know. See if it knows what I'm talking about. So, kill it and keep it. That's what I wanted. Boom, perfect. It read my mind. Sweet. Now I can actually run it now. So. Yes. What the hell just happened? Oh, what? I'm going to run the site again real quick and see if it works now that it killed the port. So I'm going to run this thing and see what happens. Just fucking... What? It's supposed to be killing its own port. It's not killing mine. So I'm going to take this and run with it on my side. I don't know what's going on here. So how come I can't copy? Okay, there we go. I'm just going to... I don't know. It's using its own session or something. I don't know. It's weird. Let's find out what that... Like, I'm going to figure this out. What is Junie? Junie running terminal commands. Like, it obviously is running its own session in its own session. Telling it to run the website is in a seems to be in a different terminal context than my terminal in WebStorm. I don't know, whatever. But we're gonna run it ourselves. So let's go run this and kill it ourselves. Let's try to run the site again. There we go. So go here. What do we see? Nothing. As I suspected, it's not gonna. This thing's not smart enough to get my stuff working. So if I go here, what's going on here? Let's refresh the site. Why am I not seeing anything? Yeah, so this doesn't get me that far. What it did is it got Vite set up. It got the boilerplate set up for Vite, but it's not able to finish the damn job. So what is this? It doesn't know how to process what this is. What is this? I don't even know what this is. This is index. This is index TSX, I think, right? So okay, so it is trying to. So basically, it did not configure. So I expected it. It didn't configure the style sheets. So I mean, what I could do is just tell it to continue and do that, right? So, let's commit our code. Let's commit what we have, and then we're going to. I don't want to get too far without committing, so I'm going to commit this stuff first, and then the tests. The problem is the tests are passing in its own context. It's not looking at my I can't see what it's seeing. You know what I mean? Like if you run, I don't know. But let's commit anyways. So let's commit. So here we go. Run command. And then let's actually tell it to finish the job, which is, I want to give it some error or something and say we need to actually get the style sheets working. What do we have in Webpack? We have quite a bit. So we're kind of like having to do this, like tell it baby steps now because it doesn't know what to do. So, what are we doing here? So change files. Okay. This is kind of pain in the ass. So right. So let's tell it that we needs to be able to fix this first thing. This doesn't like this. Okay. Kind of mumbling here. Sorry. shit. What do we want to do? It's supposed to mark these off as it goes, like this. Technically, that didn't work. Like, it didn't actually fix my problem. So, I mean, it kind of got there, but kind of didn't, right? So it doesn't actually render anything. How did that test pass? How did this pass? Does this pass? If it, because it's using headless, it's using, oh, it's just reading. It's not even, yeah. It's just, these are not browser tests. These are headless tests, just running the JSX. That's why that's still passing. So these aren't like, okay. So in the case of doing like configuration changes like this, it makes sense to have a higher level test. Like in that case, I'm okay with having a higher level test because we need to actually see if it's rendering in a real browser, right? So we should have created that to begin with. But anyways, so let's visually just make sure it works. So I'm going to tell it that, yeah, we should have a test. You know what? I don't want to add Cypress. I hate Cypress. I don't want to add that stuff right now. Playwright and Cypress. I don't want that shit in my code base right now. I'm just gonna kind of like hack it. So I'm just gonna give it to errors to fix. Basically, I'm going to say, let's see how smart it can be. I'm gonna say, can you please? Actually, no. Let's make a new task. Let's do this. This is gonna be task 3. Well, it's going to add a test then in that case. It's going to want to add a test because it's doing TDD. Okay, fine. Let's add Cypress to this shit. I don't want a lot of Cypress tests in my suite, to be honest, but I'm okay with adding just a couple. So maybe Playwright. Let's add Playwright tests. I want to say this. So I want to say verify. Let's see. Verify if I could spell that the site is rendering JSX, right? So this is not very domain. I'm not writing domain very well here. Let's do this. Let's actually say verify that the, let's see, let's look at the actually what we have in our stuff. We have we do TDD sites header, which is what? Our header component is where? No, that's not it. Shit. Header.ts company header. Here it is. So can I tell it to do? I know we should be specific with these things, but I wonder if I tell it just well-written prose, if it's smart enough to figure out, oh, you mean this file. Probably not, but I'm expecting too much probably from this thing. I probably should be specific. Well, let's just see. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. Company. Maybe it can figure this out. Company header on the in the browser. If so, for the red phase, add a playwright test to verify this component is actually is there after the new Vite there using the Vite build. I don't know. It's not very behavioral, terminology here, but here we go. Well, let's see if it can do this. So let's do this. Work on task number 3. What's our get status right now? Get status is what? Here it is. That was hidden. You see that? What the hell? Where's my prompt? All right, so we're good. We're clean. Let's go ahead and do this. Work on task 3. All right. Well, it's taking longer than I expected, I guess. But I didn't expect much, so guess I'm not surprised. There's probably a better way to go route this next time, but just experiment, so. One other test, do TDD. Vite should run. Okay, so reading the guidelines again, that's good. So it doesn't remember to do this. I don't know, like, I'm surprised. Identify DOM selector for the header. That is correct. That is the test ID I used, so it did find it, so that's good. Okay. Cool. All right, okay, this is working pretty well. I mean, it's not... Huh, interesting. We just should have started off differently when we did this. We should have started out with the playwright test and then did the Vite config, but... I was planning on just doing manual testing. Like, hey, does this... If you've set it up for me and I run the build and I run the site, can I actually see it visually myself? That's kind of how I was going about it. But now I kind of want to test, so it's probably bringing in playwright for us. Yep. Okay. Interesting. Curious to see what the name's going to be, because I want the name to be well-written prose, domain-based, not implementation detail. So I bet it's going to name the test crappy, but we'll see. So it added a config, added the packages it needed. It's going to run, to use that config to run the tests. Here's the spec it wrote. God, it keeps adding comments. Shit. Anyways, so it's doing the pre, okay. This is... See, I don't like this part. Browser's an implementation detail, so like... Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be tricky to get this thing to actually code the style I want consistently. Like, it's... I told it not to use delivery mechanism names in my, in my guidelines MD, but it doesn't... Unless you tell it exactly what you mean, it doesn't know what the hell you're talking about. So, it's not a human. So, that's one of the biggest challenges I think I have right now is getting these LLMs to write, like, this is okay. Like, this is like mine, but it added extra shit that it doesn't need. So, okay. So, anyways, let's continue. We need to improve test names. Junie needs to improve writing test names. For example, it created a test with name. Whoops, shit, I missed it. It's adding comments too. Yeah, shit, man. We don't need like words like we don't need this part right here. Like, we don't even need this part, honestly. It's an image, that's the implementation detail. Like, we don't even need that. But anyways, TDD log. Here's what it did. I don't like this either. Browser, I don't need browser in there. Make sure file names, spec file names also don't include implementation or delivery mechanism words. Okay. It created. All right, so we have some work to do on our guidelines, I guess. So I'm actually going to, just because this is going open source, I'm going to put this in here because this is stuff we need to improve on. So I'm going to put like guidelines to do or something. So like, let's do this. Let's do this right here. Can I put this here? Is it going to bitch if I put files here? I don't know. Guidelines to do.txt. Did I spell that right? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to keep that there. Stuff we need to improve on. So, this doesn't go here. Let's get rid of this. This goes into just my little notepad here. All right, so we have some stuff we need to do as a community to improve this code base. That is one of them. Now, did it do red green refactor? I don't think it did for this, did it? Oh yeah, it stopped at red. Okay. Now what was it saying? It's saying test. From the red phase, add a player test to verify the component. So is it red? I can't tell. It's on this in my guidelines. So if I go to guidelines and look at R0, I forget what it's doing. So R0 tells it to do what? What is R0 saying? Whenever I say repeat back the details. Okay, so it's giving me the plan. Oh yeah, right here, plan. Okay, cool. So wait, what? So I added the test. And now I want to actually, let's run the test ourselves. See if we can actually run this. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try to run this myself. See if I can run this. So company header browser spec. Shit, can't copy again. Company.header browser header browser spec. Shit, just had it. Why isn't it finding it? It had it a second ago. Shit, hold on. Company browser. There it is. We'll see if we can run this ourselves. Can we actually, is there a run button? Not yet. There's no run button. Which tells me something's not right. Something's broken in the configuration. Because I should be able to run this. Let's try to run it from here. See what happens. Keeps hiding my terminal. Okay. Oh, it did fail. Okay, it failed. So it did fail. Okay, cool. It is at the red phase. So it is at the red phase. Okay, cool. Continue. Continue. We should probably commit, but I don't know, man. What's it trying to do? What? Install. What is it doing? What are you trying to do? You can't like ask it like, wait, what are you trying to do? Add command to allow us. What is it install? Oh, it's just, what is it installing? I don't know. I'm just gonna run it. Is this like a... I guess it's for Playwright, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's for Playwright. Okay, I guess. I don't know. Let's keep going. Failed. So it's not configured correctly yet. It's trying to use version 17 of Node. But I have Node.js 23. So why is it bitching? It's need package JSON needs something or something? Switch to, yeah. Switch to Node 23. Yeah, let's do number 1. We need, I don't know what it has to change to use Node 23. I don't know. Let's just do number 1. Let's have it change it however it needs to do. Because we can't run the Playwright test yet. It needs Node.js 18 or greater. So, oh god. Okay, so I don't have NVM installed, right? Is that what it wants to use? Can I change the shell's node version? Oh, it's going to use a node version manager. Yeah. Use yes. Use NVM. Sure, that's fine. I want to use yeah, NVM. That's fine. Yeah. Switch to Node 23 that way. I thought I swear to God I'm on Node 23. All right. Like if you go to the terminal, I know I'm on Node 20. See, it hides this stupid thing. What the hell, man? So if I do Node V, it's 23. I don't know. It's not 23 in the context. Okay, so anyways, my app doesn't know somehow. All right, so what's this doing? Installing NVM. Okay. What? It couldn't switch to Node 23 with NVM. Switch nodes locally. What? Run locally in your... oh, it can't run this, so I can run it. Okay, so it wants me to run this. So it's saying it can't run it. It doesn't have permission or something. I don't know. But let's run it ourselves and see what happens. So if I do this, let's see if we can switch the node version ourselves. So if I do this and do this, shit, doesn't know what NVM is. So let's do this. Let's install ourselves and then try to run it. What is this shit? You know what we can do? Let's just do this. Let's do dude, I'm getting tired. It's 1 a.m. Let's do shit, I can't homebrew. NVM. What? Brew install. Yeah, brew install. Or I don't know, man. It's getting late. There we go. It's taking longer than I expected, man. I thought this thing's gonna do everything for you. It's an LLM, right? No. Of course not. You have to... oh, okay, this is new. They didn't used to show this kind of thing. I had to keep going up here to see what my quota was, and now it's actually showing it here. So they've added that. That's kind of nice. I have 10% of my free plan remaining, which is not very much. So I might have to start paying. I don't have any money right now. So hopefully we can get this working before I have to pay. What's going on here? Why can't I scroll down? I can't scroll down to the bottom of this to see what the hell's going on. What the fuck? Dude. That's stupid. Oh, it's right now. Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, whatever. Like, you can't scroll in that if Junie's open. Alright, so that's fine, whatever. So let's do this. It's already installed. Shit. You know what? I don't have time for this. I'm going to tell Junie to fix it. Z shell doesn't know. Bash doesn't know. So Z shell. Oh my, whatever. Zeesh doesn't know. Doesn't know about NVM even though it's installed. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm actually gonna take this in. I don't think I want to use Junie for this. I want to use. Shit. What do I want to use? I want to use. Let's just see what happens. Let's do it in here. I don't think it's capable of fixing my stuff for me. Or telling me how to fix it, I mean. Let's see if it tells me how to fix it. Maybe it does. Okay, it does. Installed via Homebrew. Oh, I didn't add this stuff to my... Right, exactly. So I need to add these to my GSRC. Right, I need to run this. Right? Yeah, we need to add this to our ZSRC. Add one of these, so we need to add one of these guys. This one. We want to add this one for Homebrew. So add this to our ZSRC. Okay, let's do that. I'm just gonna go to it. I could do it in here, but I could do a. I'm just gonna go to and do it. Whatever. Let's do home. Let's go to projects. We do TDD. No, actually no. What am I doing? Let's go to. What the hell am I doing? Here. ZSRC. Should be in the root, right? ZSRC. Yep, there it is. Let's add this to it, and I'm just gonna add it. I don't know. Let's just add it here, I guess. No, up here. Cool. All right. So save it. We're gonna source it. Source ZSRC. Whoops. Huh? What did I do? Spell wrong? ZSRC. Oh, what? I am so tired right now. Dude, what am I doing? I feel drunk. Oh, permission to... Huh? What do you mean permission denied? Why can't I source this? Oh, what do you mean? Source this. What? What the hell is going on here? What? Let's do this. I don't know what's going on. Source. Am I spelling something wrong? ZSRC. What is wrong with this thing? What am I doing that's stupid? Tell me, please. Oh, you dummy. What? No, what's going on? No, what am I doing? That's not right. Why is this not working? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, what the hell? It's hidden. Shit. You know what? You know what? Forget this. Let's just do this. Let's just open a new tab. Shit. Let's open a new tab and then it'll source it for us. Just for now. Now it's sourced. Anyways, so let's do a. Now we got that in there, and that's cool. Well, here, it gave it to me right here, but it doesn't allow me to do that because why? Because it's hidden. Whoops, shit. Maybe that. I don't know. But anyways, we already sourced it by opening a new tab, so let's continue. I'm getting too tired. I should probably stop the stream because I'm getting sluggish. Shit. What are we doing? Yeah, I'm getting tired. But I do want to finish this. We were trying to get NVM. Yeah, NVM set up still. So, can I do NVM now? NVM? Still doesn't know what the fuck it is. Great. The fuck. Let's go out to here. Let's do something else. Let's go over here. Let's do a new tab. Let's do source ZRC. What the fuck, man? I don't know. I'm gonna go over here. Shit, what? Why can't I do this? Oh shit. What? I already tried that. It doesn't work. Oh, you idiot. It's got some syntax error. This is how tired I am right now. It's got a syntax error, you dummy. Oh my gosh, dude. I should stop. Let's open our ZSRC and fix the damn thing. So let's go back over here. We have a syntax error. What the hell we do? We something doesn't like anything like this. What's the problem here? Doesn't like shit. Doesn't like this. Does not like that. Doesn't like it. Okay. Huh? So what this thing gave me doesn't work. Let's try this one. Try to source it now. There we go. Get out of my... What the fuck? Source. Come on, man. CSRC. Source. Finally. Okay, now it should work, right? Boom. Alright, so I should probably edit this stupid stream, man. It's been going forever. Just make it... Cut out the stupid shit that I did. Alright, so, back to Junie. Shit. Let's see if we can run this thing. I forgot what happens. So if we do this, okay. There we go. So Playwright's working. So now if we run this, does this work? Holy crap. That's not working. Oh, did I not copy? I didn't copy it correctly. There we go. Okay, tests are running. This failed. Okay. Good God. All right, now we're back to what? We wanted to test. It did this first task. All right, so now. All right, so works. So continue with our task. It's asking me what it wants to do. Oh, I forgot. It's asking me what it wants to do here. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh shit! Oh my god, I need to go to bed. Fuck. But I really want to get this working. But I know that not getting sleep really does not do well for me, so I should go to sleep. Okay, it's turning red. It failed because it needs to install Playwright or something? Because no... Oh, it didn't switch version. Okay, now it can switch version for it, hopefully. Oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? Failed. Red step's complete. It's failing as expected. So it failed for the right reason? I mean, it was able to run the test. So that's good. So if I go to myself, go there. This thing, run it. What's the error message I get when I run this thing? What? I don't want to. Oh, here it is. Here's where it's running the site. Let's try to run. It's trying to use the fonts. Okay, so So this is the problem we saw when we were looking at it visually. It's trying to run index HTML, and then tries to load the fonts, and then it seems like it successfully worked. But then I go here, and nothing's. I thought it ran Vite. Did it run Vite? I thought. Nothing's going on. If I go there, it doesn't run anything. So nothing's running. So let's go back over here and see if we can run this here. Let's run it from the command line. So if I do, let's do this again. Okay. Okay, so it did fail. If there's a problem, we need to run the install. Browser didn't launch, so we got problems trying to run this test. What? Shit. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yarn CWD src client, and then try to see if Playwright works. Oops, nope. Dude. Shit. Stupid. I don't know. I'm being lazy. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Yeah, I think it's in there, right? Is it in that package, Jason? Maybe it's a different one. Let's see. So, cat. Can I do this? Can I say CWD? Shit. CW. Come on, man. Search C. Search C. Client. Fuck, dude. Oh, let's just go to it. Fuck it. Let's go over here and say, is Playwright in there? Like, where is Playwright? Let's do this. Let's do a search. No, let's not. Let's go with package JSON. Never mind. Let's go over here. We have config. We have Playwright is here. Is it in here? Playwright. Yep, it's right there. And this is in what? This is an SRC. Yeah, it is. And it's in client. Yeah. So what the hell's the problem? So. What the fuck, dude? Yarn. I just ran this, which was CWD SRC client. So it's already, like, it should work. But it's not working. Shit. Let's do this. Oh, edit globally. You know what? Actually, if we cd to SRC client and run it from there, I don't know. Shit. Let's try that real quick here. Oh, there you go. Okay, so Playwright wasn't installed. Oh my gosh. Okay, now, since we're in the client, if we run the tests, actually no, let's just get rid of this CWD. Let's run the tests ete from here. We're already in that in that folder, so let's run this. Let's go back out. Let's go back out. CD. Let's do this. Do this. Yeah, run our tests. No, run our tests. Where are you? Here it is. What? Oh, we're not far. God damn it. No, I wanted to do. We do TDD. There we go. Now, if we run this. All right. So what happens? Is it like? Is it? So it actually did run a debugger in a browser. So if we click this, okay, cool. Now it's actually doing something. So, failed. Okay. So yeah, so it's not showing the header. So that's exactly what we expected. Now back to Junie. Come on, where are you, Junie? Junie, show up, please. All right, there you are. Okay, so now we know that we can run the Playwright test and it's failing. We can proceed to green. So you have to do some of this manual stuff yourself. So, so what is this? If you prefer to appear on the root page for verification. What? What is it trying to do? I want this test to check that when Vite builds and I run the site, that I see the company header render. That way I can know the Vite build is working. I don't know if Vite. See, I can render my CSS or anything yet, so that's what this test will prove. I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. This is. I mean, I'm just hoping it work. Hoping it can get it working. That's all I hope. That it can actually get the test to pass. So let's find out. Oh, 7 occurrences. What? Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. So, um, can all watch session. My live session. This is going way too long. This is not the open source one now. It's taking too long, so I'll do like a quick open source how to push to production, right? Like after we get the Vite working. But right now it's just me lost in LLM land right now. So, but this is kind of a cool thing for like people to see, like Junie and like trying to TDD going from Webpack to Vite and learning some stuff we should have done beforehand with what tests to write. We should have used Playwright in this case. Because I wanted to verify that if I change config, if I can actually run the site in a browser, right? Like, headless is fine, but like I want to actually know. Like, I can open it up myself and visually manually test it, which is I usually do, but that's fine when I'm doing like I like to manually test stuff at the top mostly. I don't like using a lot of Cypress and Playwright, but when I'm going to like change configs like this, like a huge config change, then I'll make an exception and say, okay, let's have a Playwright test for that. And then once this is working, we can blow that away, get rid of the test, because we have other tests that will, we know that the build works. I don't know, but anyways, let's continue. So, to keep green minimal, honoring, yes, minimal. I like that. Honoring I told it to be minimal, so it's doing that. It's honoring my minimalism. While honoring your next intent. Vite renders, right, exactly. So navigate to real company detail router. So it's actually saying, should we test the routes? Yeah, I mean, technically that's what we want to do. So, yeah, I mean, yes, we want to navigate to a company and see if the header shows up, right? Then we know that Vite's working. Okay, so, keep the test in root and no, I want to do A. I want it to actually navigate and go to this existing code as if I'm a user, right? So I want you to go to company 1 details. It's like, hey, what page do you want me to check? I'll check this one. Actually, let's actually go to the production site and make sure it's a thing, because we can't build locally right now. So we could use Webpack still, but I'm gonna go here and say, is this a thing? Yep. So yes, let's do this. That's gonna be the test. Does that render for us? Then we know Vite works. Yep. Makes the smallest to make it green. Okay. So what did it do? Change the test. It should go red. And make a change to make it go green. There it is. What did it do? Why is it adding comments to my stuff? What is... What? Oh, that's my own stuff. No, what is this? Minimal addition for... It's just adding... Okay. It's just adding a new component just to see if it... Like, I wanted to use... You're supposed to test this thing. What the fuck? You're supposed to just see if this thing was here. But it added this to it? Why did it do that? Oh, because this has company header image. Oh, I see. So it's actually looking for the image, not the header. It's not looking for the header. Okay. So it actually is looking for a specific thing, which is what I told it to do in the first place. So, okay. So it did this. It did this. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't have done this because this thing already has the image in it, right? Company. Why can't I click on that? What? Come on, I can't click into this. I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. Anyways, let's go back to Junie, man. I don't know. So it said the red's complete. It now navigates, finds this, and it says it works. It fails as expected. Propose green change. Oh, so it's gonna go green in a second. So it's looking for something else that I was talking about. I was talking about something different, but that's fine. I'm okay with it adding this to this. I just want to make sure the damn page works, right? So it's looking for an image tag. I don't want it to do that. I want it to look at the. Oh man, hold on. Let's go back in here and look at this because this should be this should already be there. It should already look for this. So what the hell's going on here? So this is on this component. Oh, it is on the image. Wait, did I do that? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I guess it is on the image. Never mind. Sorry. Let's go back to Junie. And I'm losing my mind. Why is it saying add? It's already there. What? Okay, listen, man. Well, I gotta give it more information. So whether this renders, this is in company detail new. Is that the only place we found this? Yeah. I need to course correct this. There's already a test, no, it's trying to add shit I don't want. I don't want you adding stuff to my stuff. It's already there. Just look for it. So what's going on here? What? I don't know what happened. It says it's done. Done doing what? Let's go here and see what the hell's going on. So, company header. I hate that I can't click in here and go to the file. Like, why can I? Why doesn't Junie let me click on? It gives me diffs. I want to go to the actual file. Like, what the? That's stupid. Like, I don't like that. Like, dude, I don't want to have to hunt for the, like, search for the file. Like, why can't I just click on it from, like I usually do from the terminal? Like, why can't I click from here? Maybe I can do it over here. Oh, here we go. So let's try to run this again. Now we're trying to use a test runner config. Okay, cool. We can do that. I hate running tests from terminal. I hate it. I like to use the visual test runner from JetBrains. It's nicer. It's easier to see what's going on. So it failed. It couldn't find it. It can't even. It's not even running this. What the? The site's not even running. So we have to have the site running, don't we? So if I do, shit. I don't think the site's running. So if we do, oh my gosh, dude. This. What happens if we do this now? I'm just curious. I'm getting lost. All right. This still. Still the same problem. Oh, fuck. Index has a problem. Okay, how am I going to get this working? So I want to, like... When I run the test, I get... this. Let me just... I don't know. Did it just get finished doing green, or is it about to do it? I don't understand. This is done. Dude, see, I'm like disconnected, man. Like I feel disconnected to this stupid thing. Like I feel like this thing's like disconnected to me. It says that hey, everything's dandy, but it's not. Like in its own context when it runs, it's dandy, but not in the real world, not in my context. So what the hell? What? All right, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna say, here's the problem I'm having. I made the site has to run, right, for playwright test to run the site with shit. With this? I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever. Just fix it. Fix it, man. I'm tired. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I guess that's the end of my night. I need to go to sleep anyway, so. This was a train wreck. It started out great, but then now it's pissing me off. So I do want to end my session, so. Ooh, okay. Alright, well, I'll share this. It's been fun.